Hello everyone and welcome back. This will be your general weekly reading for the sign of Libra for the week of November 14th through the 20th of 2022. And I would also like to thank everyone who has given my channel a thumbs up and subscribed. Thank you very much for doing that. It is greatly appreciated. All right, and your first card out. The Three of Pentacles. Very nice. Diligently working away. Quite proud of yourself. People are starting to realize what you have to offer. Maybe this could be a pay raise coming in for some of you. You know, people are starting to realize your talents and they're looking for people with your qualifications. Maybe this could be a new job coming in. You know, your newfound... You're starting to feel more independent this week for yourself. You're starting to realize that, you know, what you have to offer is a lot. And people are also starting to realize it. So maybe you're getting that recognition as well as that pay raise. And the King of Swords. So air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. So you're starting to realize, you know, what you want in your life going forward. You're flooded with all kinds of new endeavors and ideas that are going to go and grow in the future for you. And you're feeling optimistic. You know, you've solved a few problems in your life. So the situations have gotten better. You're getting credit for the work that you're doing in the chosen field that you're in. You know, you're doing all kinds of good things for yourself this week, which is beautiful. And the Six of Cups. So a little bit of nostalgia. Looking back, you know, thinking about your childhood, where you grew up. Maybe you've ran into somebody from your past that's, you know, brought up a lot of memories for you, stirring the memory bank, you know, but they're good ones. They're not bad. You're quite content and happy with it. You know, maybe you're just remembering good times, you know, where all of it began for you, the things that, you know, in your life that helped you to go and grow in the direction that you're in. You're starting to understand your past a little bit more and how that's made you who you are in the future. And the Lovers, very nice. So you're making some sort of commitment to yourself, a promise this week that, you know, in the career for some of you that you've chosen, or a position that speaks to your heart, a new endeavor in some form of your life is definitely speaking to you this week. And you're quite happy about your choices. For some of you, this could be a new person coming into your life, somebody that you get along with, you're just on the same wavelength, you like the same things, you're willing to do what it takes to accomplish things in life together. For others of you, this could be a rekindled relationship. You know, maybe the one that you're in is not as happy as you wanted it to be, but this is the week that it's going to rekindle itself. You're going to get that passion back that has sort of gone on the slumps for a while. For others of you, this could be, you know, that partner that you've had for a long time is now deciding to commit to you. You know, maybe he's asking you to marry them or move in with them, buy something together, that sort of thing. But you're starting to feel very good about yourself. You're starting to dress better, feel better, stand up a little more upright. You're just starting to feel good about yourself, and you should. And the Knight of Cups. So most definitely new beginnings, some sort of travel coming in for some of you. This is usually, you know, an unexpected but happy situation. This could be usually by water, but you know, you could be walking through a water fountain for that matter. But whatever it is, it's starting to, you know, you're starting to feel more peaceful with yourself. You're having more things coming your way. you know, people, places, and things. You're starting to realize, you know, what you want in life and what makes you happy. And the King of Cups. So water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, you know, new relationship, friendships. And like I said, in some cases, for some of you, this could be a new romance coming in. But there's things on the table that offer. You know, you're starting to realize that, you know, your relationships in your life in general are bringing you more contentment. You know, you're not starting to question so many things in your life. You're just trying to accept them. And they're starting to work out much easier for you. And the Wheel of Fortune, very nice. So, some sort of good luck coming at you this week for sure. Like, this could be that job that you've always wanted. They're going to phone you and say, you know what, we're willing to pay for your upgrading if you'd come work for us, and pay you while you're doing your upgrading, that sort of thing. Like, you've really struck the lottery this week for yourself. You're quite happy and content. You're getting the career that you've always wanted. You know, that big break. You're getting that pay raise for some of yous. You know, there's no question this week that things are going the way you want them to. You're starting to enjoy all aspects of your life. You know, you're realizing for all the times that you feel you failed in the past is now starting to pay off in the future. And the Seven of Rods. So, you stood your ground. You know, you didn't take no's from anybody. You knew what you wanted going forward. You know, you've had to defend yourself sometimes, you know, going forward, but you were okay with that. You knew that what you were saying and the way you were going at it was the right answer for yourself. And you knew people weren't, you know, treating you fairly. So you've stood your ground. You've made your choices. You know they're the right ones for you. You don't question them. You know that you're on the right path, absolutely going forward. And you're okay with that, which is wonderful, because that's where you need to be in life. And the World. So most definitely things are changing. You've come to, you know, a finish line realization in your life this week of what you need and where you want to go forward in the future. You've come, you know, you've gotten peace of mind. You've come to grips with all that's gone on in your life this far, but you realize that it's going to be better in the future for you. So you're going forward with it. It's just like you're starting all fresh and over and new again, but in a more positive direction. And the Chariot, and you're not going to get swayed off this path. You've made your decision. You know, you've taken the bull by the horns here, and you're going forward into your future. And the Hermit. So you're standing on the edge, you're looking out. You're the overseer here. You got the light in your hand. You can see quite clearly at what you're anticipating into the future, and you're okay with it because you know you're on the right path for yourself going forward. You have an idea or endeavor in your mind, and you're just going to go for it, but you're just taking that step back and taking that really clear look at where you are and what you got to do to accomplish things. And the Eight of Swords. You know, you're realizing that the area in your life that has held you back for so long, or you feel has held you back for so long, that all you have to do is take the blindfolds off, you know, and not feel like you have to accept things because that's the way they are. You can change things. You're no longer going to be in that area of fear. You know what you want to have, and you know what you have to do to go and get it, and you're just going to take the blindfolds off and step forward into the future, knowing that this is the right way for you to go about it. And Judgment. So most definitely stepping forward. You know, you're shutting the door, people, places, and things. You know what's been holding you back, whether it was in your own mind or, you know, in some cases, money has a big factor in everyone's life. So this might have been your finances weren't quite up to power in order for you to take this new endeavor. But this is the week that it's, you know, taking the blindfolds off and you're realizing that the only one holding you back is you. So you've come to that decision in your life. You know, you're emotionally and physically and mentally capable of making the right decision for yourself and owning it. And the Queen of Cups. So you're coming from a good place. You know, you've made this decision. You know, you're following your intuition. You know that what you're developing in the family dynamics is quite loving and caring, and you know, you're quite happy with your decisions this week, and you're seeing things go and grow in the right way that you want them to, which is lovely. And the Ace of Swords. So, you know, you were feeling stumped for a while there, but you've also, you know, in that time frame, you've done a lot of thinking and realizations in your life of what you wanted to have and what you had to clear in order to succeed. And you've let them go. You've let that area in your life go, whether it's a person, place, or thing, so that you can have, you know, that gold ring, the crown, the crowning jewel there. Things are coming in quite positive for you this week. And the Devil. And that's okay. You've realized where you had to go and what you had to let go of so that you could have that future that you want. No more being held back or tied back or feeling obligated to somebody or something. You're learning to break those chains, whether that's in a relationship or a friendship in some cases, or a job that you've held for a long time, so that you can go forward into the future that you can see better for yourself. All right, and your Angel Oracle card is Time Out. You've been so busy taking care of everyone else's needs, but now it's time to stop and take care of yourself. Well, isn't that a true sentence? Got to take care of you. There's only ever one. All right, Libra. On that note, I will say goodbye for now, and I will talk to you again next week. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and bye for now.